perform it. But this particular festival was held at the end of Buddhist Lent, called the Festival of Light, and it occurs sometime in October or early November, depending upon the phases of the moon. And one of the things that they do in Taunggyi is they all march down to the center of town and send up paper-mache balloons that they have made by hand, and they use hot air to provide the lift. And this is a group of students from Government High School carrying gifts to the Taunggyis, the Buddhist monks. And they all go to the monastery first and give the gifts to the monks, and then they go to the center of town to the marketplace and send up these balloons, as you'll see. And it's sunny in the dry season, so a lot of the people use umbrellas to keep the hot sun off. There you can see one of the balloons wrapped up there.
What's the significance of the gentleman on the right here bearing the two flags, the red one and the blue one?
I don't know. I don't really know. But there you see the balloon in the shape of I think that's in the shape of a fish. But some of the animals were quite elaborate. That is, some of the balloons in the shape of animals were very elaborate. Cows and elephants and pigs and turtles. And here's a purple cow. They launched it off pretty good, but it, as you'll see, got hung up on a wire and burned up right there. The little blonde boy in the foreground was Wallace Roby, the other Fulbrighter's son, about 4 years old. Aren't very many blondes in Burma. These fellows are young boys who are in the monastery for a period of time during their early life. Some of them stay, but most of them leave after a while. That lady's carrying a week's supply of rice, probably. Here's another balloon that never made it. They were successful with some, however. But everybody comes down and has a good time. They cheer when the balloons burn up on the wires. This one, I believe, was in the shape of a fish, and they got it off fairly well. They seem to have a kind of a contest, different groups, and you can see people celebrating there.
What is it that allows it to burn for any period of time? What keeps the flame going?
It's oil soaked in cloth and wrapped around a wire support that keeps the fire burning, and therefore keeps the air inside the balloon heated. This was the great success of the day, really. It was a paper-mache balloon made in the form of an elephant, as you can see, quite an elaborate thing. And after a lot of careful work at the beginning, they got her off, and it sailed clear out of sight, much to the joy and celebration of the people on the ground, especially the ones who set it up. I think they were members of the Taunggyi Rotarians. There you can see they're all happy, celebrating the successful launch of their balloon.